Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. If you've ever wondered how you can literally master anything that you want to achieve in your life, like master any skill, then this is the right video that you need to watch. So I see nobody really talking about this, but I think it's crucial in your daily life. But nobody has told me this when I was younger. We're gonna take a look at this in a very new way, and I'm gonna talk about your energy units, aka your thoughts, where your thoughts are going on a daily basis. This is not woo-woo stuff. This is based by input and output. I think it will help you dramatically if you feel stuck in your life and you're just looking to get into the next level in different areas. Doesn't have to be the gym, doesn't have to be nutrition, but of course it could be the gym and it could be nutrition. So let's just take a look at my Excel sheet right here, my Excel sheet of truth and justice. And today I'm also going to show you, this is probably a little bit bashing, but why my most online celebrities aren't really that good by delivering their products. But let's just take a look at it. Let's say every one of us has 100 energy units in a day, 100 thoughts where we can put on the things that we want to achieve. So let's just make this in the 5 increments, so 5 to 100. All good. Whoops, yes. And put some cool color right here. Nice. Add some borders. Whee! As you probably already have realized in your life, most of us spend our time quite differently. There's the guy that is just spending all this time playing video games, and there's the guy just spending all his time working or going to the gym, like Arnold went to the gym like 6 hours a day. But we will realize just why he did this. Now, this is your energy units, and this is where you spend them. Most of us watch about 3 to 6 hours of TV in a single day. So at least, let's say at least 25% is on TV. And I'm gonna show you why this is important in a second. 4 to 6 hours is TV, and most of us have a work schedule. But I think work is not taking as much energy units or thought units of our brain as we think they take. Why? Because most people only work like 2 hours, 2 real hours in a day, when they spend like 8 hours at work. There's an immersion period in work, which means when you start your work, it's usually very stressful, but after like 2-3 years, I mean, it's like just all routine for most people. So let's say work takes about at least the same amount of STD, to be fair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, perfect. Let's just make this a purple color for whatever reason. Okay, so this is work and this is TV. Then most of us have a family, and depending if you have, let's say you have children, this obviously takes more, but most of us that have like siblings and mother and father, this takes like 2 or so out of our day, depending of course which kind of family bonds you have. I just want to make this the average. Then most of us are spending a lot of time with our friends. Voila, like at the same time probably as family. A lot of us are like on Tinder, trying to get to the next level when it comes to relationships. So let's say we spend more on that, on mating opportunities. Just explain this in a very professional way, mating opportunities. And then you try to squeeze a little bit of gym in there. Let's just say gym is 2, okay? And another one is tedious tasks that you do on a daily basis, like cooking lunch or something. So this is probably how the normal person spends their day. And you see, I didn't incorporate like sleep in here, because sleep is actually a way where you can reschedule your energy units. For most of us, nutrition is not a way where we get energy units, it's actually a way how we drain our energy units, just because of the junk food that most people eat. So this is probably how most people spend their day on a, not spend their day, but spend their energy units, spend their thoughts on a daily basis. Now you might think, hey, I might watch TV, but it's not like consciously watching. But if you think about it, the reason you watch TV is because it stays in the back of your mind. For example, if you take a look at Game of Thrones, in the last scenes of Game of Thrones, it always was like a very emotional experience. Let's say Ned Stark getting decapitated at the end of the first season. This stayed in the back of my mind for at least, let's say, 2 weeks or so. Like, I couldn't deal with that. It was such a dramatic experience. And most seasons or most TV series, most TV shows know this. So you just keep rewatching it and rewatching it again, because otherwise that's how they make the money. So this is a normal person. Let's just take a look at how I currently spend my time. Not to toot my horn, but just to give you like some perspective on what you need to focus on if you want to change something. First of all, we need to realize that if you upgrade, let's say if you upgrade your sleep, if you upgrade your nutrition, if you upgrade your gym routine, you will have more energy in your day. So we turn this to 100. Let's say I have a little bit more energy in a day than a normal person. So this is one way how you can optimize your results in everything that you want to achieve. You optimize the way you get your energy, which means you optimize your sleep schedule, you optimize your nutrition, you optimize your gym routine, okay? This is a way where you can get more energy. Another way is sacrifice, which means sacrifice is an integral part of every success relationship that you see there. For example, I don't watch TV, and this doesn't mean that I don't like TV, this just means that it isn't aligned with my goals and what I do on a daily basis. I like watching TV series, but just because I like doing that doesn't mean it is something that I should focus on at this point in my life. So let's say instead of the TV, right now I work. Which means right now, when you see the total amount, I spend more than double the amount of a normal person on working. Because this is important, which means that I probably also have better results than a normal person, just because it's a higher priority and I spend more energy units on that. Right now I don't have much contact with my family, just because I'm in Southeast Asia. So let's say 2 friends, I rarely text with them right now, and then probably a little bit more gym, and the rest is learning, and maybe just a tiny bit mating. I'm also just human, so let's put this in there. Nice. Okay. So this is the difference between my work schedule or my energy units and that of a normal person. Now this doesn't mean I'm special or something. I don't do this to toot my horn. I do this to help you get to the next level in everything that you want to achieve. The reason why you don't see results in the gym is because you don't spend as much energy units in gym as you should. And the way you can increase your energy units is by either increasing your total amount of energy in a day by focusing on nutrition and sleep and exercise, or you sacrifice all the stuff that you want to achieve. I would say that at least 20% of your energy units need to be spent on something, and this could just be in the beginning period to see dramatic results. For example, if you take a look at like big business people, let's take a look at Elon Musk. The way Elon Musk structures his day, like he probably naturally has a lot of energy, but he doesn't have like the routine in place to increase his energy. But let's say at least probably like 80% of his workday is spent on working, and I think he doesn't really need to learn that much because he's just like a very intelligent guy. But this is probably his normal workday. And if you take a look at like Arnold Schwarzenegger looked the same for the gym. Arnold spent like 6 hours or so in the gym every single day. So this is the difference between mastering anything. This is the difference between seeing results and not seeing results. I think most people underestimate how much energy units, how much thoughts they need to invest in a certain topic before they see the results. And this is, by the way, also why a lot of services that you see online are just really freaking bad. Let's take your average Instagram model. Let's take your average fitness model. They have photo shoots. they're active on Twitter, they're active on Instagram, they're active on YouTube, they're active on all this different kind of stuff, which takes all their work. Let's just make an Instagram model example here. I'm not meaning to bash on them, but it's a way for me to give some advice, I think. So they spend time on the gym, they spend time on let's say Twitter. Fuck, I'm not even writing this well. Caps lock. Man, okay. Twitter. Then they Twitter, okay. Then I have Instagram. Then I have YouTube. Man. YouTube. Then I have like all the other social media platforms and all marketing. That this is probably left over for coaching. Okay, like you see, this is the point down here that is actually relevant for the customer, the coaching part. Well, obviously they have like some more work to do, probably mating. They're also interested in mating, so they're probably not learning, they're just mating. I'd say the other part is mating here. I'm not trying to bash these people, but it's just the way you need to see it is that my part, let's say this is how my day, my energy units are structured. I want to keep coaching as much as I possibly can. And this is because this is the way customers see results. So even though right now I invest a lot of time in YouTube, I want to change this either by outsourcing in the future or just doing less YouTube stuff. Because coaching is the most important thing. This probably was a little bit of an essay, but if you want to master anything in your life, make sure you invest the right amount of percentage of your energy units in that amount that you want to achieve. Most high performers you see are absolutely obsessed with the results that they're getting. You see, you take a look at this for like Elon Musk, you take a look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, they invest most of their energy units in that. Second, if you don't want to sacrifice or are not ready to sacrifice yet, you need to make sure that you increase your energy units. You can do this by bettering your sleep quality, bettering your nutrition, bettering your exercise schedule. Okay guys, this was it. If you liked this video, please click the like button down below. And if you want to see more of this stuff, click subscribe. And if you want to get the best coaching for vegans online, then go to qualitygains.com. Okay guys, I hope you have a nice day. Until next time. The mission of this YouTube channel is to put veganism across the goal line. If you want to help us achieve that, like and subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Let's make food production great again.